WTIM, your information station. I'm your host of the WTIM Morning Show, Tim Zalabak. Thank you all for tuning in today, and thanks so much to the stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. On the phone line, we have Aaron Crummett, Programming and Outreach Manager at Taylorville Public Library. How are you today, Aaron?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for taking the time, being here with us today. Plenty of programs and movement happening with Taylorville Public Library. We're going to get into it all today. Aaron, we're moving into the summer months here, and I'm sure things pick up with the Taylorville Public Library. What's the first thing on your mind today?
Well, what we have to offer for the summer is the summer reading program, and we are doing the I Read theme, which is read, repeat, renew.
Okay.
Obviously kind of brings to mind recycle, reuse, reduce, things like that. Yeah. So it already goes in line with our philosophies, but we're really kind of revving it up this summer. So we're using all kinds of things to make art projects that you might throw away, or discussing the environment, endangered animals, all types of things like that, while encouraging everybody to keep reading.
Awesome. So the summer reading program is going to get a whole lot of kids educated and keep them keep their brains sharp during the summertime. I'm sure this picks up. Of course, there's a summer reading program, but are you expecting quite a big turnout for this summer?
Oh, I hope so. This is actually my first year doing it, but I hear from the past that there's a really big turnout, and I've really been trying to advertise it and talk about it to everybody. And I'm also trying to mention the fact and make sure that people remember that this is actually an all ages program. So I have prizes and activities for all ages, including adults. The more people, the better. Obviously, it's for children to prevent, the backsliding where over the summer they don't necessarily forget to read, but they get out of the habit. Yeah. So we're trying to promote and help the children with that. But we're also just trying to encourage all ages to read and remind them that we have wonderful, free, exciting activities right here in town available to everyone.
Wow. Okay. And Aaron Crummett did just mention that this is her first year as the Programming and Outreach Manager over at Taylorville Public Library. And off air, Aaron, I was getting a sense, and you just said it right there, that you're really trying to make these programs, these events for all ages. You mentioned you even have prizes for adults. And when I think of a summer reading program, of course, I think of school-aged children, but this could be a good time to get back into reading, or to really strengthen your reading. Is that kind of your focus, that kind of your vision there?
Yes, it's educational. It's also social, and just to promote everyone's wellness, to have activities that are available for all ages. And, maybe people haven't been to the library in a while, and I just want to make sure that they all know that everyone is welcome and that there are activities for all ages, and it's all free. Yeah. So, I bought prizes for everyone. We have, bento boxes, koozies, coolers, gift certificates. So everybody has something to be motivated for, not just improving their reading.
Sure. Those are some perfect gifts right there, some perfect awards. And you mentioned the social aspect. That's one thing I did not even consider, but socially, I mean, your life can be benefited in a social manner there with the Taylorville Public Library. Getting involved in any of these programs right now, we are talking the summer reading program. If we want to get involved in this, Aaron, what do we have to do?
Well, sign-ups begin on June 3rd. And you can sign up online, or if you have a problem with that, you can come in and we can help you out. And it starts June 3rd. And we are going to kick off the summer reading program on Monday, June 10th from 5 to 7 p.m. with free Kona Ice for all the people who've signed up for summer reading program.
Nice. Okay, that's a great way to get things started there. Free Kona Ice there. And you said June 3rd is the sign-up date, but June 10th is the first day.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. That's summer reading program with the Taylorville Public Library. Many ways you can get involved there, but there are good people over with the Taylorville Public Library that will help you with signups if the online version's not treating you so well. What hours of operation are we working with the library?
From Monday through Thursday, we are open from 10 to 7. Okay. On Fridays, we're open from 10 to 5. Awesome. And on Saturdays, we're open from 10 to 3.
Beautiful. All right. That's Aaron Crummett. She is the Programming and Outreach Manager for the Taylorville Public Library. And in your first year, let's kind of learn a little bit more about you, Aaron. You said, when did you actually start Taylorville Public Library?
Well, I actually started last year on Halloween.
Okay.
So it's just pretty recent. We've done several programs since then, but this is my first summer reading program, and this is probably the biggest, most important event of the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead. So we've had other programs, and we will have other programs available too. So it's just the beginning.
Awesome. You speak with a lot of passion, and you have a lot of ideas with all these programs that we have yet to talk about. I'm excited to get into all those. But what did you do previously to being the programming and outreach director for the Taylorville Public Library? And where do you come from? Tell us about you.
Well, I was born in California.
Cool.
And have an art background. I was in lots of plays and bands and things like that, and did art. And then I lived in Los Angeles and worked with the music and entertainment industry, which obviously has changed so much. Yeah. But I worked at a couple record labels, and then I worked at Westwood One Radio Network, recording live shows in the Grammys, things like that. And then I became a mother and have been a server for several years. That kind of works being a mother. And was a lunch lady for a while. Wow. And as soon as I saw the opening for this job, I was outside the door before it was open with my resume.
That's awesome. That is really.
I just knew it would be great. Like it's a perfect thing for me, and I can really be an asset to the community, and it goes in line with my values, and we can all have some fun.
Yeah, so many ways to be impactful on the community if that was one thing that you wanted to accomplish, which it sounds like it totally was. And I'm really glad to have you in this position here. And you've had an interesting journey. It's been really cool to hear about that and to read about it. So let's get back into some programs here. Aside from summer reading program, you talked about a paint night during the break there. Paint night sounds fun, but is that tonight, you said?
Well, yes, tonight we have an all ages paint night.
Cool.
Usually I try to do 15 and up because I've always been an artist, but I'm still getting used to teaching it, and I want to be effective and helpful. So I've made it just 15 and up so I could focus. And if the little ones I want to help them too much and it's a little distracting. Yeah. So people wanted an all ages one. So I decided to do 2 regular paint nights and then an all ages one. And that's tonight at 5 p.m. And there's still time to sign up. You can go online and click on our Eventbrite link. The tickets are free, but you just register. That way I know when I have enough supplies. Or you can call in. Just let me know. Perfect. Always have a couple extra things ready because I don't want to leave anybody out.
Absolutely. Yeah, you mentioned the first couple of paint nights. You went 15 and up, and I totally understand why. You just wanted to see how everyone reacts to the way you're teaching this, and did everything go well to where you're comfortable holding the all ages form now?
Oh, absolutely. Great. I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning. It's a work in progress. I don't always have it perfect, but everyone's still encouraging it. Everyone is so wonderful. And, some people do the image that I'm painting, and I just say, you just do whatever you want. So some people decide to paint whatever they'd like. Some people just do pictures from Adventure Time. It's actually really fun. And there's all different levels, skill levels. And so, I honestly love every single piece that everyone does. They tease me. They say, you just have to say that. No, I really love every bit of art that all of you make. Makes me so happy, and I think it's really important to express yourself and to just have some fun together.
Sure. I really love that, and it's structured, but it's unstructured. You're really giving them a lot of time to be creative there, and it's a really great opportunity. And you mentioned being in your first year here, the programs and the creation of those doesn't seem to be too hard. But what has been one problem you've been running into? If you could have help with one thing, would it be participation in these events or outreach, or what kind of things are you struggling with?
Yeah, I think some of the events are really well attended.
Good.
And I think some of the other events I would like more people to attend. Yeah. But I think that'll come. I think I just need to advertise more and get out there, and more people have been busy too. So I think more and more people hear about it, more and more people will come.
Yeah.
And I will still have the programs available, even if one person shows up or none. And then we'll adjust as it goes. We'll do other programs. We're also open to suggestions. If people would like to see something at their library, I just want them to let me know, and I'll do my best to make it happen.
Wow, without a doubt. And I love the fact that you will take suggestions there, but just with so many creative events and with the consistency of them, I'm sure people will start to pick up on them. Momentum will gain, and many people will be utilizing this Taylorville Public Library for all of the great events. Aaron, it's time for us to take a quick time out, but we're speaking with Aaron Cromit, Programming and Outreach Manager for the Taylorville Public Library. Many more events and programs to talk about moving into the summer and throughout the year. I'm Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. Don't go anywhere. You are listening to WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Let's check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. Corn, beans, and Chicago wheat all trading lower at this hour. July corn down 1.5, 461. September corn 470.25, down 1.25. New crop December 483 3/4. Down 1.5. July beans 12.19.5, down 10. August beans down 9, 12.20, and new crop November 12.03 and 3/4, down 6 3/4. July wheat 6.98 and 1/4, down 2. September wheat down 1 3/4, 7.18 and 3/4. July bean meal 374.70, down 1.90. July bean oil 45.52, unchanged. Livestock market August feeders 264.50, down a dime. June live cattle down 20 cents, 184.35. June lean hogs 93.80, unchanged. Energy market July crude oil up a penny, 79.84. Jim Taylor on the RFD Radio Network.
The City of Pana is on the move. Kirby Kasner here. You can find out all that's happening in our city by tuning in each Tuesday from 8:40 till 10 when the WTIM morning show originates from the lobby of People's Bank and Trust.
Sponsored by our title sponsor, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, along with Pizza Man, Norton's Hardware, Your Pana Save a Lot Whiskey Bill Saloon and Liquor Emporium, the City of Pana, and Locked and Loaded Limited.
I'm Jeff Grimmett, Assistant Vice President at People's Bank and Trust in Taylorville. People's Bank and Trust is proud to sponsor Taylorville Junior High School Students of the Month on all of the WTIM platforms.
Hi, I'm Kinsley Heimsness, the 7th grade student of the month. My parents are Bradley and Jennifer Heimsness. School subjects I enjoy include math and ELA. This year at TJHS, I'm involved in basketball, volleyball, and softball. After high school, I'm considering nursing as a career. One fact about me is I have a twin brother named Bentley, and I'm looking forward to my vacation this year.
Congratulations to these students on this honor from People's Bank and Trust. We put people first every day at People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Computer Techniques, also known as CTI, is bringing fiber internet to local homes and businesses. For lag-free internet with speeds up to 1 gig, find out more by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Cousin Bill here from Illinois Paving. Hey, Christian County and surrounding area. Let us do your paving job, whether large or small this year. Find out how we can do your paving project by clicking on the icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM Morning Show. I'm your host, Tim Zalabak. Thanks so much to the stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. We're speaking with Aaron Cromit, the Programming and Outreach Director at Taylorville Public Library. We talked all about some great programs like summer reading and paint night that's happening tonight, and all of these very inclusive all ages involved type of programs. We're just excited about talking these with Aaron today. Aaron, where do we go from here? You mentioned some really cool programs there during the break, and I don't even know which one to get into, but let's talk exotic animals, because those will be making their way to the Taylorville Public Library. Talk to me about this.
All right. On Tuesday, June 18th, and again on Tuesday, July 2nd at 5 p.m., we're going to have Wild Times Exotics from Springfield, bringing exotic animals for everybody to look at and even pet. And that's a real big hit, apparently, in the years past. Everybody loves that. We've got those. We've got a White Rabbit Magic Show on June 25th with Snowball the Bunny. And on June 11th and June 11th and June 27th, we're going to have nature experts from Rock Springs and Douglas Hart Nature Center.
Wow. Okay. We get lucky enough to talk to some of the Rock Springs Nature Center people around here. They are always very good with the education and, of course, with the hands-on experiences there. That's really fun. You mentioned snacks are provided at so many of these programs. Can we expect snacks at even these?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
we've got snacks, drinks. So at every single program we offer, we have that, which I think is wonderful. When I was younger, we weren't allowed to eat at the library. The library is amazing. We want everybody to feel really welcome and just have a lot of fun.
I remember the no eating in the library rule. I'm glad that's not persisting too heavily over with Taylorville Public Library. It's a fun atmosphere over there. You got to have some good eats along with it. You have so many programs and events. Do you have a calendar or anything online that promotes these and that the community can go to mark their calendars?
Yes, we do. We have it online on our website and also on Facebook.
Great.
And we will be updating. As of now, we have just the performances and the pizza party. I forgot to mention that. The free pizza party and free pool party on Saturday, July 13th at the YMCA from 10 to 1 for all summer reading program signups.
Wow.
We have that too. That will be on there. And it's available online, but you can always call. And there's also paper ones available at several bulletin boards in town and on our counter. And we will have an updated calendar with every single activity because we'll be having activities during the week, during the day. We'll have a more detailed calendar available very soon.
Perfect. And that Facebook, it's really glad to hear that you guys have movement out there on Facebook, because so many people go there to mark their calendar. So many people go there to find what's happening in Taylorville. So it's good to have both the platforms, online, Facebook. It's all really good right there. You mentioned the free pizza and pool party night at the YMCA, and that's for the summer reading program at the end of their session.
Yes, for all these events that I've mentioned for summer reading, the exotic animals, the magic shows, the free Kona ice, they are only available to people who sign up for the summer reading program.
Got it.
However, you don't need you don't need a library card. You don't even need to be a resident. All you need to do is sign up.
Okay.
Even if you don't show up for some of the things, you just sign up. And then all those things are available to you for free.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you for clearing that up for us there. So a whole lot to be involved with there in the summer reading program. And it's not just reading and strengthening up those skills, just a lot of social activities that you're going to be able to interact with. And Aaron, in our last few minutes here, I wanted to jump into some but before we do, this Friday, you got something going on with Fun Fridays. We can't forget about that. What happens there?
So that'll be 3 to 5 p.m. Cool. And basically I have free snacks available. We'll be doing games. Sometimes I show movies. And we have so many board games. We have a giant Lego table. We actually have 2. I'm refurbishing another one. So really there's so many things for everybody. Me and my daughter will be there playing. So if anyone wants some people to play some board games with or build Legos with, we'll be there every time.
Awesome.
And we'll just continue things like that in the future. I'm not sure which dates exactly, but we're going to have things like that all the time.
Beautiful. You mentioned one of those Lego tables. Is that one of those where like the base is all just Lego brick?
Yes, and we have tons available, and I've ordered more bases.
Yes.
And I've ordered more little figures. And if somebody doesn't finish with their building, I could put it up on the shelf for them. They can finish next time. And if they feel really proud of their build, then we put it up on the shelves in the front.
That is awesome.
I love Legos too. All kids do, but even as an adult, I think there's something really fun and creative about it.
Yeah, Lego lovers.
It's open for everybody.
Yeah, they're going to be excited about that. That's just another really cool feature over there with the Taylorville Public Library. Aaron, we're in our last 2 minutes here, but let's hop into some of these cool regular and future programming. Just speak briefly about them. What jumps out to you with homeschool hangouts, preschool lab, anything like that? What do you want to mention with those?
Okay, preschool lab is wonderful. It's with my colleague Miss Emily. She's really great with the young ones, and they do art and activities, and then she does a story time, which she is wonderful at.
Love it.
And Homeschool Hangouts is a new program that we're developing, and that is where I have lessons planned for different age groups, and I also just have art and activities available, and they can just kind of do their own thing. They can go along with my lesson or do their own thing, and that's for educational and creative aspects, but also for the social aspect. So the homeschoolers can have somewhere to meet together and to have supplies. And I've been really surprised by that. I've been really impressed by the kids who attend and the parents. They're so well-spoken. They're really sweet. And it's been really fun to develop that.
Sure. The homeschool population has grown a bit, and that's across the United States. People have been choosing that route. So that's really cool. The homeschool hangouts, building a community for them. Aaron, we're in our last minute here. Would you like to just say any last words to the community or places that they can go to find any of this information?
Yes, you can go online on our website. And you can go to our Facebook page, or you can always call. And I also have paper flyers available for all these things on the counter. And I just want to really make people understand that we want everyone to feel welcome, that there's something for everyone, that library joy, book joy, happiness at the library, it's really for everybody.
Yeah.
It's inclusive. And I'm going to have more and more programs available to people. I just really would like everyone to feel like there's something for them there, even if they just want to come and relax or come and read a magazine. We are the place for you. We are welcoming everybody.
Without a doubt. Aaron, thank you so much for taking the time and being here with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. That was Erin Cromit, Programming and Outreach Manager over at Taylorville Public Library. A great conversation with her. This has been the WTIM Morning Show right here on WTIM, your information station.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W298 CD Shelbyville, 107.9 W300 EH Payne and Nokomis.
To hoodwink voters in the 2016 presidential election by participating in a scheme meant to stifle stories. Trump faces 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. He's pleaded not guilty and denied all the charges. At criminal court in Manhattan, I'm Julie Walker.
Another U.S. military drone has gone down in Yemen. What's not clear at this point is whether it was shot down by Iran-backed Houthi rebels based in Yemen. So this is how they plan to do it, how Democrats will get Joe Biden on the Buckeye ballot.
President Biden will be formally nominated as the Democratic presidential nominee through a virtual roll call ahead of the party's official convention in Chicago in August. That will allow Biden to appear on the November ballot in Ohio. The Democratic National Convention, where the president would otherwise be formally nominated, comes after Ohio's ballot deadline of August 7th. The party's convention is scheduled for August 19th through the 22nd. The DNC did not say when the virtual roll call will take place, but is expected in the weeks after the committee's June 4th Rules and Bylaws Committee meeting. I'm Norman Hall.
More heavy weather in Texas, this time hitting the Dallas and Houston areas. Huge hailstones, flooding rains, vicious winds left one person dead in the Houston area yesterday. Forecasters warn there could be more severe weather on the way later today. Sell-off underway.